Instructions. Okay, boys. I gave you guys instructions earlier tonight. Fight clean and fair, protect yourself, obey my command. Any questions out of the red corner? Any questions out of the red fighter? Questions from the blue fighter? Okay, touch gloves. I'll call you out.
125-pound MMA action up next. Bryan Romero wearing the blue trunks, facing off against the Pacific Warrior. Mr. Romero facing off against the Pacific Warrior fighter Austin Brown. Austin Brown wearing the red, white, and black trunks. Referee Tim Mills, third in the cage, waiting for the corner stool to be found. Somehow that went missing. Seems like an odd thing for somebody to want to go home with. Red stool. If you've seen the red stool, please bring it cage side. All right, here we go. Romero in the blue. Austin Brown wearing the black. Brown lands first with the teep. Oh, and a nice overhand right. Step through, hit that crossing punch, did Austin Brown. Trying to leap in, using his hands in order to set up the clinches. Romero, and Brown able to defend and gets a knee up. Brown looking for some knee strikes, as he does though. Romero looking to time it so that he can loop underneath the leg and grab that leg and then drop his opponent. See Romero pretty committed to this takedown, but Brown, good job with the turns and the knees in the clinch. Romero relentless with this takedown attempt here. He's been through around 3/4 of the cage right now. That speaks well to the defense of Brown. Hard knees traded by these guys. Sitting through for the fireman's roll as Romero almost able to lock up head control as Austin Brown, and Brown, see what he can do off of his back here. He has one arm isolated. He's just gonna let Romero pick him up. I thought that strike was low, but Romero doesn't even flinch from it, and the referee didn't see anything, so the action continues. Fast-paced it's been. Primarily takedown attempts here with Romero, and it's just grueling to spend half a round going for a takedown. And again, going to roll through, wanting to come out on top is Romero, able to do so. See how Brown uses this body lock position here. He's overhooked over both arms. Brown gonna have to work to extricate his head. See if he can pop that free, not really in danger of a choke right now. At least not with the current hand position is Romero. Yeah, Romero looking to come off to side control. Brown going for a triangle here. Does not have the arm through. Both arms are in for Bryan Romero. And 10-second clacker sounded. Romero's going to be safe, just working out the round, going for knee strikes to the backside. Good technical action by both fighters. Romero walks back to his corner like he's not even in a fight. Great conditioning by Romero, and Brown not looking like he's taking much in the way of deep breaths either. Here we see that hard overhand right that scored well for Brown early in the fight. Then Romero, once he got in close, just worked for that takedown for maybe a third of the round, trying to get this fight put on the mat, and unable to capitalize once he did have the fight down on the ground. Good job with the sit-through on that, getting the takedown, getting the fight to the mat, but Romero not able to affect much in the way of ground and pound. Whistle sounded to get the corner man out. And because of that missing red stool, Austin Brown didn't get a chance to sit between rounds. And looked like they were going to try a glove touch, but Romero comes through with the Superman punch and then gets dropped. Hard flurry there by Austin Brown, trying to get the ground and pound into effect. Romero looking to recover. Just goes into autopilot and continues with the takedown. It's just that wrestler's grind mentality. I don't care if you club me upside the head, I'm going to press forward and try to dump you on the mat. Looking to reach through for the far side ankle pick is Romero. Then brings the hand up, and again tried for the hip toss takedown is Romero. Brown has had exceptional takedown defense in this fight. The only time it's gone to the mat is the times that Romero really did a sacrifice throw, and there it is again. And Romero able to put it on the mat, but doesn't necessarily end up with the dominant position right away. So confident enough in his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu skills is Romero to know that I'm just going to put it on the ground no matter how it ends up. I'm going to be able to work from there. And really working hard with his arms is Austin Brown. See if that arm fatigue comes into play for Brown. Romero looking to scramble. See if he can't get some ground and pound going here. Tried to come in with the punching guard pass, did Romero. Brown just wrapped him up again. High guard being worked by Austin Brown. Romero, nice job pressuring down. Brown going back and forth with his foot position. Keeps his opponent wondering if he might try to pass one arm or the other. Try to set up a triangle choke or come through and look to work into an armbar position. And what you saw the referee reach in there for was toes in the cage. Just like you can't put your fingers in the cage to gain leverage, you're not allowed to do it with your toes either. And Romero, although he's the one that's been on top, it's been the activity of Brown off of his back that's dictated the action here. No real ground and pound yet for Romero, and he's only got 10 seconds left to work. Brown trying to work that armbar. Looks like we're going to a third. Here you can see on the replay, Brown trying to get his hands working early. Then once he drops Romero, wants to go to work with the ground and pound, see if he can't affect a finishing flurry, but Romero just so tough, so unrelenting with that takedown. One more time, just gets to sit through roll, able to end up on top, and then we spent most of the rest of the round with Brown working off of his back, trying to set in submission attempts, and Romero trying to defend those attempts and see if he couldn't get a little ground and pound working. The referee makes sure everybody's got their mouthpiece in. They do, so it's round 3 action. And no fake touch of the gloves into Superman punch this time. And finally, both these guys slow the pace just a little bit, take a couple of deep breaths, and well warranted as hard as they were working all the way through rounds 1 and 2. Oh, big knees coming through for Romero. Nicely done, targeting the inside of the thigh of Brown. Romero one more time looking for that takedown. Seems to be the entirety of his game plan is put this fight on the mat and then go to work from there. And Romero's been able to do that. Has put the game plan into effect. Has put it on the mat. Does so again. See if Brown's able to get full guard here. Brown finally concedes the takedown, leans back, looks to get full guard. Here's the guard that Brown wanted. Romero picks him up for the slam, does not make the mistake of picking him up so far that he can get his feet underneath him like he did in round number 1. So Romero showing that he's learning the tactics of his opponent as the fight goes on. And much busier this time with his hands on the ground is Romero. Looking to get some ground and pound into play. Makes Brown have to defend as well as try to set up the submissions. Good job by Brown keeping himself safe. Nice work with the positioning of his feet on the hips. Keeps Romero from gaining the dominant position over the top of him. Right there was where Romero wanted to be. For about one punch he had it. And then Brown started pushing him around with his hips. But able to pass guard now is Romero. See if he tries to affect his submission game now. Romero looking to slide a knee through. Knee on belly right now. Wants to come all the way through for full mount and able to get it. Big punches coming down for Romero. Best punches of the fight. 10-second clacker sounded. Brown going to go for the backdoor escape here. Able to roll through, escape full mount, but still working from the top is Romero to end the round. We're taking it to the judges.
I gotta be fair. How about you guys over here? Make some noise, Pueblo. Oh, this is good. That was a great fight, man. Making it through. Can't believe I kicked that out of there. Who got this? Mira Salinas. I'll do anything for Salinas. And Paul. We got a couple things coming up here in just a few moments. Something real special for an MMA that you will love. Our announcements coming up first. Thank you to all our VIP tables. Thank you to Jason Casados for throwing food on me. Thank you, Jason. I love you. I'm going to charge you double next month. Dominic Montoya is a really good kisser. Thank you, Dom.
right, fighters to the center for our announcements. Judge Joseph Garcia scores about 29-28. Judge Mark Van Tye scores about 29-28. And Benjamin Ramirez scores about 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision,